Small parties contesting the 2020 regional and general elections, like the URP behind me, are settling for spots in the National Assembly, while some others are aiming high for the office. During interviews with the candidates of the smaller parties contesting this year's general and regional elections, it was clear that there was some level of intimidation after witnessing the large contingent of supporters from the major parties. But there are those parties who have given up hope of one day occupying the highest office of the state. Instead, those parties have channeled their focus on garnering enough votes for seats in the National Assembly. Executive member of Change Guyana, HINDS, told Nightly News that the party will only contest in 7 out of the 10 administrative regions of Guyana. What do you think are your chances in these regions?
Well, like I told a colleague, what we have felt so far is a groundswell of support, and we have had a lot of momentum in terms of how we've been building over the 2.5 months that since we've launched. So we feel pretty good in terms of getting sufficient amount of seats in the National Assembly to play a pivotal role in the decision-making process at the highest level.
Meanwhile, a new and united Guyana will only contest in 6 of the 10 administrative regions. This is according to Executive Member Timothy JONAS. JONAS explained that it is the party's hope to have at least 1 seat in the National Assembly.
The position that the new United Guyana takes is that one of the 2 parties which have monopolized Guyana for 50 years and done this much damage is going to most likely win the government. But we believe that we can win enough seats to have a swing vote in Parliament so that there's an independent Parliament. If that is done, Guyana will have a victory, because with a swing vote in Parliament, we can stop the winner-take-all system and the corruption and the family and friends economics that spawned from the winner-take-all system.
However, for several of the other small parties, garnering a list from the 10 administrative regions proved a tedious task. The option of collating to form a much bigger party was thrown out the window. The New Movement's prime ministerial candidate, Dr. Gerald Ford, explained that the party, in submitting their list, encountered a few issues with GCOM. He stated that there were also issues in soliciting nominations.
Well, the major challenges were from the elder generation, right, that were basically caught up in this racial politics and party loyalty things. They know that the country is going through a serious problem, but they just can't move away from that kind of voting, right? So we had a major resistance from the racist elements of the population and the loyalists, the party loyalists.
Executive member of the Citizen Initiative, RUEL Johnson, explained that their party will only contest in 6 regions. He added that while the party welcomes the idea of joining forces with other small parties, discussions proved futile.
It's unfortunate that we couldn't come to an agreement with any party, but at the same time, I believe that a plurality and multiplicity of parties contesting is part of what we want to present, which is that regular people can get up and form political movements and have them viable in the long term. That's part of the point.
What's the sticking point?
From Guyana on Nominations Day, I'm Javon Vickery for HGP Nightly News.